Tonight, border agents are turning their body cameras off. Their locations reportedly exposed to bad actors. News Nation's Jorge Ventura is live for us in Eagle Pass tonight, breaking this down. Jorge, what can you tell us about this move? Were agents in any danger?
Natasha, this is a shocking development. Sources telling News Nation that there are now Reddit threads online on how to tap into U.S. Customs and Border Protection systems and also to find out when agents are nearby. And it's for this reason that U.S. Border Patrol agents will stop wearing body cameras effective immediately. Now, at this time, it's unclear if those cameras will be replaced. News Nation has reached out to CBP for more information on this developing story. This is also coming as News Nation recently attained a Border Patrol memo out of the Rio Grande Valley sector that warns agents that an organized group operating out of Matamoros, Mexico, is allegedly planning to use a shooter who will stay on the Mexican side to target U.S. government, law enforcement, or military officials on the American border. What makes this even more alarming is that the memo claims that the shooter will try to make it appear as if the Mexican government is involved. Right now, agents have been told to stay alert, wear ballistic armor, carry long arms, and work in teams when responding to illicit activity near the border. Now, Texas Republican Congressman Keith Self did react to News Nation's latest report.
I've just been made aware of this memo. President Trump will hit back hard. I recommend you do not do this.
The congressman's direct message to Mexican cartels comes as U.S. Special Forces are heading to Mexico to train Mexican Marine infantry on conventional and non-conventional types of combat. This training, Natasha, does come at a time as the U.S. government continues to pressure Mexican officials to dismantle Mexican cartels. Natasha.
And Jorge, we're also hearing reports that a cartel is trading what's called cocaine of the sea for precursor chemicals to make fentanyl. What exactly is cocaine of the sea?
Yeah, Natasha, we actually received a new memo. This is from the Canada Border Service Agency revealing a new criminal network of Chinese nationals and Mexican nationals now involved in the illicit trade of chemical precursors in exchange for cocaine of the sea. Now, the cocaine of the sea is actually an endangered species out of the Gulf of California. Officials say that they're now facing an uphill battle in stopping this new drug trade. Now, that endangered species is called totoaba. This is a unique fish swimming out of the Gulf of California. Cartels in Mexico have discovered that there is a demand in the black market in Asia for its bladder. Now, according to Canadian officials, this is alarming. 1 kilogram of totoaba bladder is worth $80,000 on the black market. And when it's sold, it's being used in cuisine, medicine, and cosmetics in Asia. They're often smuggled alongside frozen fish and squid. And while often transported in coolers and backpacks, criminal networks are now hiding them in gas tanks, spare tires, and hidden vehicle compartments. In exchange, Mexican nationals do receive those chemical precursors from China needed to produce fentanyl in Mexico. And according to a memo from Canada's Border Service, the Dragon Cartel is made up of Chinese and Mexican nationals now specializing in the trafficking of totoaba in Asia. The memo says that the Western ports are a target for the exchange of these illicit goods, but it's the Port of Vancouver that is the most vulnerable for this type of criminal activity because of its connections to the West Coast ports of Manzanillo and Los Angeles to Asian and European markets. Experts say that Canadian authorities are facing an uphill battle cracking down on totoaba trade because of the huge amount of cargo passing through the ports, combined with the difficulty of identifying illegally traded bladders among other legal fish products. Experts say that these chemical precursors that are being made in China, when they are smuggled through the Port of Vancouver, while some of it will stay in Canada, the majority is still making it to Mexico. It's really fascinating to see how this criminal network is breaking down between Mexico, the Port of Vancouver, and China. Natasha.
Yeah, we appreciate you breaking that down for us. Jorge Ventura live in Eagle Pass, Texas.
Thanks for watching. Go to joinnn.com to find News Nation on your screen. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of News Nation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.